Today, from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, it's Week 3 of the NFL on E!
As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
And he's got some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Not only an explosive play, but an explosive run. I mean, broken tackles along the way to pick up that yardage.
The way things kept churning for him, feet were moving, the legs were driving. Looks like someone who spent his off-season working on hill work, running through sand, all the things that you want to build up those leg muscles.
The rushing numbers for Fournette from last week, 22 carries, 82 yards.
And we all know he had a big workload last week, so I'm eager to see if they decide to back him off a little bit. Personally, I hand it to him 20-plus times again. When a running back's locked in like he is, I want him to keep touching the football.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Back to throw. Elam. And this is going to be incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it. And that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And the opening drive for the Dolphins yields 3. That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg. But how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Liam Eichenberg, 2nd-round pick in 2021 from Notre Dame, the guilty party. Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll get that complete to Albert O. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts, and Thomas has it. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Here's Hurts to throw. That's complete. It's Okuwebunam. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. Here comes the Saints punter now. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Elam. Oh, now a strip. He loses the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Well, this defense for the Saints, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. Nifty move.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
A Miami 1st down, that one going for a gain of 11.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talked about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Open man here is Conklin.
And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this 2nd go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7.
Up the gut, Fournette. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He is going to find Hill here.
And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And coming into this ball game, this was an offense that wasn't just talking about the notion of ball control. They were preaching it. They wanted to win the time of possession battle, and they've done so here. This drive's taken up quite a bit of the 1st quarter. Now they are set up 1st and goal.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Fournette is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They were held to a field goal on their first drive. They want 6 now, but it's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Elam. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point attempt here still to come. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. That drive, a long one, spanning 15 plays.
And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early, as they've got it 1st and 10.
First throw caught by Olave.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hurts. They'll get this out to Kamara.
They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Throwing is Hurts. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Boy, this defense is circling early. A pick-6 there, and they are off to the races here this first quarter.
And, partner, when you get off to a first-quarter lead like this, it really frees you up defensively to take some chances, really apply some heat. And that was just a tremendous play to pick that ball off and bring it back for a score.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go.
They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. Touchdown, New Orleans!
Chris Olave.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Saints are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The offense back out. There's the veteran bruiser, the running back, Leonard Fournette.
And no doubt he's come out of the gate strong. Only in week 3, and you see the numbers thus far.
And we always talk about identity, setting a tone, you know, getting the groundwork laid for the season or for a game. And that's what they've done with the running game so far. It reminds me of when I first went to the University of Tennessee. And believe it or not, I was a quarterback for a day and a half. And the first practice session, the first play we ran was 28 pitch, which is a toss sweep. And I remember the offense coordinator saying, that's our identity. That's our bread and butter. That's the basis of our offense. We got to get that down right here, right now. I think we're seeing some of that in this running game here.
So did you not get that down, and that's why you were moved to the defense, or what?
I don't know for that reason, but I do know I saw a couple of guys throw, and immediately they were saying, you know, you need to learn how to backpedal.
Hey, you turn into a heck of a DB, though, partner. On 1st and 10, Elam. And he wisely will throw that one away. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Again, he'll drop to throw.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
from the gun. He'll hand this off. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. Second down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Again, it's Fournette.
Down to about the 37.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis.
And the Saints are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
On first down, Hurts. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. And the Dolphins will take over possession here up at the 44. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette.
And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Elam.
That's to Waddle on the quick slant. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
A handoff. Fournette running left.
Down inside the 40.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From the gun on 3rd down. Elam. Looking left side, he's got it, complete.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Inside handoff now to Fournette. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
69 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Running left, it's Fournette. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. From the gun on 3rd down. Elam. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack. This kick is good. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead. They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, it's Hurts. Buying time to his left. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Kamara up the middle. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Thomas. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 41-yard line. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Slant pass complete to Olave. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. They're going to look to throw. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is caught at the 8. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Back to throw. Eluding and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Koo knocks this one through the post, and that cuts into the deficit. It's now 20-10. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half. And
he'll be stopped up at the 25. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they... And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. And the Dolphins are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Elam, quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. To throw on second down. Elam, they'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll roll him out right. Hit as he throws, and the ball is out. It's a live football. Here's Jamie Gillen now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
Now this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard, and the last time out on the very first play of the drive, they threw that interception.
And you definitely saw his coaches, teammates come over to him on the sideline, tried to help him shake it off because in this game, his team is down right now. So it's important to make sure you get some confidence back for both the quarterback and the entire offense. Otherwise, those mistakes could continue to pile up.
To throw again on second down. Hurts. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick 6.
Hey, that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Again, it's Kamara. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll look to throw here. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Working with a 2nd and 4.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Play action. Here's Hurts.
Again, he finds Moore. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 25-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
Up the middle, Nwangu.
And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Looking to throw. Touchdown! Chris Olave with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Saints are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. A 10-play drive that time.
And it was Chris Olave who finished things off with a touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Now a play fake here on first down. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Fournette running right. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They'll run it again with Fournette. And once more, this play going in the wrong direction. The Saints get to him behind the line again. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the 1st. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Jalen Hurts in this offense trotting back out. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter, and continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time?
They were really good on the last drive.
You always worry about those smaller receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protected himself as best he could while completing the play.
Hurts throw complete there to Thomas. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 1st downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. 3rd quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard. But more importantly, it leads to 4th down. Koo knocks this one through the post. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So 3 points, maybe not a grand prize at this stage, but it does get them back within 1 score.
It certainly does, because now they stay within shouting distance. So that means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They defeated the Patriots last week, now looking to make it 2 in a row here as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Elam, it's Hill, complete. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Elam, and this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that one off the mark, a little late with a throw. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for Miami.
yards on the punt there. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Targeting Moore, and he's got him on the crossing pattern.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. He'll look to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Here's Kamara trying to run for him. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
43 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And now here is another interception. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. A little bit of a backbreaker right there. You're down close, 1-score game, trying to push the ball down the field and score, and you throw a pick 6.
And sometimes you take a little bit of a gamble when you're making your throws, right? Sometimes you press it a little bit more than maybe you wanted to because you want that score so badly. In this case, it cost them.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. They'll look to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete. The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Here's Hurts to throw.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They'll set up a throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
They'll look to throw.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground.
Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now back to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
They begin with a run by Fournette. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, Elam. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
From the gun on 3rd down, Elam. And going deep for Hill. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Miami, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the New York Jets come to town. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they too will exit with a 2-1 record. And they'll try again next week at home against New England. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Today, from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
They had no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Dak Prescott and Dallas taking the field for their first possession. Dak now in his 7th season in charge of the Cowboys. 2-time Pro Bowler. Dak going to start out going to the air.
It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Prescott. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Prescott. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Now Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ferguson. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. I'm curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan, aren't they? I mean, the way they're advancing the football, it's like they're on the practice field having one of their better days. But instead, it's game day, and they're moving the ball downfield with purpose.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down.
Prescott to throw it. Looking middle, and that's complete.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And the top priority for the defense is
touchdown, Cowboys! Michael Gallup, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon.
Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
And coming off of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It was too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Hooker. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Five yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 2nd down now. It's Gibbs.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a 1st down.
The Lions had a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
On 1st down, Hooker. He finds his man complete. That's Gibbs.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. To throw on second down. Hooker. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs. It gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Jones has it. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. On second down, it's Gibbs. He's into the secondary. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. From a yard out. And the Lions respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the 27, Prescott. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Lions will take over. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top form.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've got that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Gibbs. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. These two teams all tied after one. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. To throw is Prescott. Flushed out right. And Cooks has it over the middle. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big gain, all for naught for the offense. That yellow flag is going to bring it back.
Oh, what a tough look for the offense because they see all that yardage lost and that ball's walked back and then some behind the original line of scrimmage.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. They go play action here on first down. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. They'll try the left side. Gibbs. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now a dump off here complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Looking to throw. Hooker. Escaping the pressure right. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Back to throw. Hooker. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Looking to throw on second down. Hooker. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 25-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. On first down, it's Gibbs. He'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone. The 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Dorrance Armstrong. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55, but you'll see it just conk off that upright, and they're denied a chance at 3 points.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. They go back to Pollard on second down.
He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. Here's Prescott.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
On is the punter, Brian Anger, to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
A kind of a throwback weekend for our primetime games here in Week 7. Later tonight, a couple of the great AFC teams of the 70s do battle. The Steelers and Dolphins from Miami on Sunday night. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, Bears and Patriots from Foxborough. A rematch of Super Bowl 20. Bears won that one 46-10. But fear not for the Patriots, if I remember correctly. Well, they've won a few in the years following.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. He completes it to Jones. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down. Up the middle they go. Gibbs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
To throw on second down.
Hooker throws out left. It's caught by Williams.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Looking to throw. Hooker eluding the pressure right.
That pass caught. It's Williams.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing in the colleges delivered to the NFL.
And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning.
Looking to throw on second down.
Hooker got St. Brown running the quick slant here.
Throwing on first down. Hooker. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Back to the air on second down. Hooker forced out to his left. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10, mark him down at the 9. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
Being chased out left. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Lions go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Dallas offense set for this next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way into the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy who made the play, he gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation, time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Taken in at the 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. He's got his man. It's Gallup. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Prescott on 1st down.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
To the air again, Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt. The kick by Crosby is good, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Lions taking the lead to the break. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Operating from the gun. Hooker. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Back to throw. Hooker flush to his right.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
To throw on 2nd down. Hooker flushed out right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
He certainly did his best to find something on that run, but there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended up worse.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half. Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Prescott. This is caught. It's Cooks.
And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's a much-needed completion right there on 3rd down. Really a sigh of relief, isn't it? They're backed up deep. You know they don't want to give the ball back to the other guys with great field position. They needed that throw, that completion, that 1st down.
A 1st down throw for Prescott.
Open man, right side, it's Lamb.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Throwing, Prescott.
Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. It'll be a handoff to Pollard, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Going to run again here with Pollard.
And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions 32. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Prescott now. Over the middle, it's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 18. From the red zone now, Prescott. It's caught. Tolbert.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Play action now, Prescott. This is caught. And he's brought down. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Pollard will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Hooker. Williams brings it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Operating from the gun. Hooker. Open man right side is St. Brown. So he stopped for no gain. And that will bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Hooker. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. That's Anthony Barr coming in from his linebacker spot to bring him to the ground. To throw on 3rd down. Hooker. And that will be incomplete. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to kick it away. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it.
The time to get another look at this Cowboys offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Escaping the pressure right. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Looking to throw. Prescott.
And he'll go right back to Lamb. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a give here to Pollard. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. 1st down, Prescott. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. 1st down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
They'll drop this underneath to Pollard.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. They'll run with Pollard. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Dancing to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Romeo Okwara shooting in there and dropping him for the sack.
The kick by Crosby is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And we essentially have a brand-new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter.
DeMarcus Lawrence able to record his 5th sack of the season. On second down now, it's Gibbs. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Throwing on 3rd and long. Hooker, he finds his man, complete. That's Gibbs. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. They'll set up a throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Lamb. That'll give him 8 that time, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. They'll go option to the short side. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They had a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42. Here's Brian Anger now. He's been terrific so far. And this will be taken at the 13. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Looking to throw. Hooker. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Hooker.
He'll find Williams on the slant. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. 8 yards to go on second down.
Off play action. Hooker. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. They'll run on first down. Gibbs. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up second and goal. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got it second and goal as they look to grab a late lead. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. A great play there.
His third rushing touchdown of the year. And the Lions have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do this thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
First down now, but the clock continues to move.
Here's Prescott.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Now Dak.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Prescott.
And that's complete to Cooks. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 26. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
To throw, Prescott.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Here's Dak. On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted.
Xavier Rhodes with a pick.
And the Lions have just about sewn up this football game.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. And they take a knee. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. And they'll indeed take a knee. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for Detroit, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll return home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for Dallas, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears.